Okay, Charlie, you should be able to hear me all right. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm just going to pop your I'm just going to actually turn your headset on now. So it should go a little bit quieter. Excellent. Wonderful. So I can hear you. So as long as you can hear me, we're all okay for that. I'm just going to turn on the USB and everything now. So here we go.
Say again.
Ikarus 575 miles to the north for cross rejoin.
Okay.
Ikarus 57 standard overhead.
We go for route.
Correction, runway.
Everything looks pretty good from a NOTAM point of view, so that's the route we're going to go. So we're going to go up to Tewkesbury, up to Worcester, Great Malvern, over to Mosson, which is Mayhill, and then back into Gloucester from there. Alright, so we're now going to get the ATIS information.
Departing aircraft, contact tower, frequency 122.905. Arriving aircraft, contact approach, frequency 128.555. Acknowledge receipt of information. Lima. This is Gloucester information. Lima, time 1250. Runway use 22 right-hand circuit. Surface wind calm. Visibility 9 kilometer. View 1,200 feet. Temperature +8. Dew point +5. QNH 1000. QFE 996 hectopascal. No radar service is available. Noise abatement procedures apply. Increased bird activity within the aerodrome boundary. Upon first contact with Gloucester, read back altimeter setting in use. Departing aircraft, contact
1,600 feet.
Call from your Tango,
Okay.
runway 22, clear touch and go, wind 0902. Clear touch and go, Golf Romeo Tango.
Okay, so Charlie, here we go. I'm just going to give them a call now. Gloucester, good afternoon. Golf Tango Romeo Oscar Whiskey with information. Lima, 1,000 hectopascals, request taxi.
Golf Tango Romeo Oscar Whiskey, Gloucester, good afternoon. Taxi only point Echo 1, cross runway 27. Runway 22, surface condition 555, wet, wet, wet.
Taxi to Echo 1, cross runway 27, and copy the service condition. Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, right turn north, runway 22.
Here we go.
Take off, wind calm, traffic descending on the dead side in your Cessna.
Looking for traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 22, Golf Oscar Whiskey. Okay, so I'm just going to put the flap in now, ready for departure. T's and P's all look okay. So Charlie, we're going to roll onto the runway now. Here we go. Everything looks good. You're happy? Okay, do you want to follow me through on the controls? You want to just hold the stick there? Okay, so here we go. We're going to increase the RPM to full power. Airspeed's active. RPM's max. Easing the stick back now. Going to lower the nose to build the speed up to 60 knots, and then we're going to climb away. As we climb away, T's and P's look all good. Excellent stuff. Right rudder's good as well. Allow the aircraft just to drift into wind a little bit.
3 miles.
300 foot, raising the flaps and retrim.
Heading north.
So everything looks good to me.
Traffic upwind is
Okay.
north.
And Charlie, you have it, alright? So it's all your aeroplane. So it's all you. Look, my hands are just here. So you can see you're flying the aircraft. So what I want you to do is keep that position as it is now. So you might not be able to see much of the ground ahead of you, but if you hold it there, that's absolutely spot on. So what you do notice is that the wings are equal to the horizon at the moment, either side. So if you were to move the stick just slightly to the left, you can see that that wing is now slightly lower than that wing. So what you want to try and do is just keep those wings level. So a little bit of right stick now. That's good. Well done. Excellent. It's quite sensitive. So it's quite sensitive in comparison to a PA-28. So all you need to really do is just slightly move the stick, and that moves the aircraft. So if we now do a gentle turn to the right now for me. Really good. Nice stick input. Well done. Charlie, spot on. Good stuff. Well done. This is really good.
Good afternoon.
Is we're going to find ourselves up towards Worcester. So if we turn just slightly to the left for me, sorry, right even, apologies. Well done, Charlie, that's great. Good, straighten the aircraft out now. Cool. Well done. So you've been handling the aircraft pretty much since the moment we took off. So well done. Really nice work. So do you recognise anything around us at the moment?
Not really.
Okay, so what were those hills that you were talking about earlier that you wanted to go and fly around?
Malvern Hills.
Yeah, so can you see them just over there? You've got the really lovely Malvern Hills. We've got Breeden Hill, which is just over on our right hand side. So Breeden Hill is another good reference point. So when we go flying, we fly by something called visual flying rules. So do you know what that means?
Like, I use what you can see.
Absolutely spot on. Perfect. So you've got VFR, visual flying rules, and you've got instrument flying rules. So if VFR is flying by what we see, what do you reckon instrument flying rules is? Yeah, bang on, yeah, fly by the instrumentation. Every flight we go on is a brand new flight, something new might happen. So you never know. So has your dad spoken to you about what he's been doing during his training and stuff like that?
I think that he mostly does
Yeah, he's doing circuits, yeah, so he's gone on his own as well. So I don't know whether he's told you that yet, but he's been on his own. He's also done a lot of kind of emergency training as well. So what happens if, because it's all okay when the engine and the aircraft is flying fine, but we also need to do a lot of training around what happens if the engine fails and stuff like that. So sometimes we have to look at lessons where we turn the power off. We don't literally turn the engine off, or sometimes we do, depending on how we feel. But it's then what do we do in that situation? So essentially we'd have to try and land in a field. So which is all part and parcel of the fun of flying this kind of aircraft really. I'm just going to pull the car beat out just for a second.
he does a lot of like
Sorry, does a lot of stalls and stuff? Yeah, absolutely. Shall I demonstrate a stall to you? So you can see what happens? So do you know what a stall is? In an aeroplane? So in a car. So what happens when you stall in a car? Yeah, it stops, absolutely. So do you think when we stall an aeroplane it stops? You're not far off. So basically it nearly stops. So basically it's where the wings can't produce enough lift that the aircraft remains flying. So essentially the aircraft just starts to lose height. So if I tell you what, let's look at a stall, shall we? We'll do a nice really gentle one so you won't be too nervous, so just keep nice and relaxed. So I've got control. If you want to follow me through as well, you're more than welcome to. So what we've got to do what we call a pre-manoeuvre check. So we've got to do height. So are we at sufficient height? Well, the answer is yes, we are. We've got 2,500 foot, that's more than enough for our particular setup. So we're now going to look at airframe. Is the airframe trimmed? Which it is, it's trimmed for 75 knots at the moment. We're doing 4,500 RPM, everything is honky-dory from that point of view. S, security. So is your harness and hatch secure? Yeah, all good, yeah, more than happy with all of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do E, temperatures, engine temperatures and pressures are okay. And then we've got location and we've got lookout. So location, we're clear of any airspace, built-up areas and cloud, which we are, so that's your ABC. And then the lookout term, what we're going to do is just manoeuvre ourselves all the way around. So here we go. Excellent job. Then we're going to go back round to the right. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. So what I'm now going to do is just reduce the power all the way back to idle. Okay, and then I'm just going to hold the nose on the horizon just here. And we're going to slow the aeroplane down so you can see on the vertical speed indicator we're starting to descend. On the airspeed indicator we're starting to drop. And there we are, can you feel that? And that's the aircraft stall. So to recover the aircraft we just relax that back pressure, add a bit of power, and there we are, we're flying again. Yeah.
that town down there on the...
Aha, so that is, I think, where you live actually. So can you remember what the village where you live is called? But what we're going to do is actually we're going to go and find your school. So whereabouts is the school? Did you say it was by the cathedral? Yeah. So let's have a look, shall we?
There on the left.
Yeah?
Those buildings there, I think that's where my...
That's where the school is it?
Yeah, that's where my grandparents
Oh,
live.
is it? Ah. Can we get a photo for them then? Here we go.
Like, those blocks are...
Oh, yeah. Excellent. So, let's see what else we've got.
Airsports 6, we're 10 miles to the southwest.
Oh, there's the cathedral.
Okay, you can see it? Oh, yes. So,
2, right hand, QFE 996,
Standard over join for runway 22 and QFE is 996 hectopascals and we'll go Airsports 6.
Gloucester approach, Gladiator 03.
there we are. Excellent. So, is that the school just down here? Okay, so if I got...
Procedure service will.
Like, behind the cathedral.
Oh, okay, fab. So I'll tell you what, if you want to just, I'm just going to increase the power now. If you turn the aircraft just slightly to the left for me, what I'm going to do.
Helicopter uniform Mike approaching Barrow.
Top uniform Mike, Roger, winds at Gloucester is calm, right?
Well done, Charlie, that's good. Hopefully we got some good, go on, yeah.
There's a really nice burger shop down there.
Is there? Oh, you're a man after my own heart. So what burger do you get when you go there then?
Quite like a chicken.
My man, chicken burger, that's my favourite. Okay, so if you want to take control again for me, Charlie, that's brilliant.
Cleared ILS approach from May 27.
Can I leave it going up?
Sorry?
Can I leave it going up?
Yeah, leave it going up, that's cool. So, can you reach the throttle as well for me? Not quite. That's right, that's fine, don't worry. So what I'll do is, don't worry about it, not a problem at all. When we are, when I get back to a sensible speed, well, when we get to a sensible height, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the throttle back for you so you can reach. Can you reach it now? Yes, just about. Okay, cool, that's all right. So what I'm going to do is keep it going for the moment, and then when we need to level off, I'll kind of reduce the power for you to kind of grab that throttle and set the throttle for me. So well done, that's good. T's and P's are good as well. Everything looks great. Fuel, we've got enough, good. More than happy with that.
Flooding's quite bad.
Sorry?
Flooding's quite
The
bad.
flooding's, yeah, very bad, isn't it? Yeah, it normally gets quite bad around this area. Does your school ever flood?
Not really, but it gets quite close.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah.
But
No.
the game's field.
Yeah? Oh, does it? So did you go and like have water fights and stuff on the field? Or should you tell me that? I'll keep it a secret. So if we level off now for me, so if you lower that nose for me, I'm just going to bring the throttle back towards you. So if you want to set the throttle for me now, so 4,400 RPM.
Gloucester approach, go for
Lovely, well done. That's really good. Keep bringing it back a little bit more, Charlie. Just let that nose drop as well now. So you should find if you let go of the stick. Cool. The aircraft just going to retrim it just slightly for you, just to make it a little bit. There we are. Cool.
I used to live in Malvern.
Yeah? Ah. So, whereabouts did you live in Malvern?
It's Malvern Well.
Okay. So, maybe we can see if we can spot. So So if we turn to the left now for me.
I used to go to school behind the hill.
On the other side of the hill or this side?
That side.
Okay, should we see if we can spot the school then? So if we straighten out.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there we are. Tell you what. Spot on job, Charlie, well done. Did a really great job of flying the aeroplane, by the way. Really good. P's are great. Excellent stuff. Okay, and what I'd like you to do now is just up ahead. Can you see there's like a hill with a clump of trees on top of it? If you could head towards that for me, that'd be excellent. Well done. So we've got East Newcastle just coming up.
East North.
Yeah, so East Newcastle just coming up, just here.
You've done the Land Rover driving experience?
Do you know what? My mum and dad did a number of years ago, and I sat in the back with my brother, and we were having a whale of a time. Have you been on it? Yeah? You enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you go down that really steep bit?
No, I don't. I was driving it.
You were driving? Oh, cool.
We just did like the water bit.
Okay. Nice.
And the
Excellent. What car did you do that in?
It was in a boat.
An Evoque. Oh, nice. Very good. So did you go over the bit where they make the car kind of tip a little bit as well? Excellent. Well done, Charlie, this is really good. So, what we're going to do, head towards Mayhill for me, so if we turn just slightly to the left. Straighten it out. Oh. Lovely, you want to be aiming towards those, like clump of trees. Okay.
We need to be exactly full.
Yeah, so we need to be fairly accurate with the speed, or the power of on the RPM of the engine. So if you let go of the stick, you should find the aircraft we can control, but we can control the power just using that bit of throttle there. So you can see just light movements does adjust the throttle and the power just slightly. So that's good there. Be with that. T's and P's are okay. Excellent. So Charlie, well done. It's really good. We'll gently turn the aircraft to the left now, so we're going to head back to the east, roughly towards the airfield.
A massive clump of water as well.
That's water, so do you know what river that is? It's close to? Spot on, well done. Good stuff. So the River Severn, yeah, absolutely. So you've got the river bends just here, then you've got the estuary just off and down towards the Severn bridges, which unfortunately you can't see at the moment because its visibility is not particularly that great. So if we turn to the left now for me.
That's the Bristol Channel there.
You've got it, absolutely. Alright, if we straighten it out now. So how far can we turn?
Like,
Oh, to bank. Well, we can pretty much, we shouldn't do it, but we can roll the aeroplane all the way over. But normally we go up to about 60 degree of bank. So if I quickly just take control. Here we go. I'm just going to climb up to 2,000 foot. And what we'll do is we'll show you a steadily increasing bank angle. Just to show you what kind of bank angle we get to. But we're not going to go too silly or anything like that. So look to the left, look to the right. The last thing I want to do is put you off, but at least you can see kind of what kind of bank angle we can get to. So here we go, I'm just going to level off now.
06, traffic on climb.
Here we go, so if I turn the aeroplane to the left, here we go. So you can bank up quite a bit here, just like that. And that's probably about as much as you want to go there. And then we're going to roll wings level, there we are. How you feeling, alright? Excellent, so we're just going to do a nice gentle. If you want to follow me through on the controls there. That's about as much as you want to go, really.
06, contact tower 122, decimal 905.
Yeah.
Contact tower 122, 905, 2006.
And straighten it out now. Gloucester approach Golf, Tango Romeo Oscar Whiskey, 7.5 nautical miles to the west, 2,000 foot, 999 hectopascals, request for rejoin.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, thanks. Make a standard overhead join, runway 22 right hand, QFE 995 hectopascals, report 3 miles.
995 hectopascals, 3 nautical, report 3 nautical miles, Golf Oscar Whiskey 22, and a standard overhead join. Lovely, and what we want to do is, can you see the airfield just straight up ahead of us? So what you want to do is you want to head back a little bit more to the left. Exactly that heading now, so towards GCHQ. So when we come into land, we'll be able to pass GCHQ, so you'll be able to see that as well. T's and P's are good. Rejoin, fuel pump on, landing light on as well. Everything looks pretty good to me. Golf Oscar Whiskey approaching 3 miles.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, contact tower 122, decimal 905.
122905, Golf Oscar Whiskey. Gloucester Tower, good afternoon, Golf Tango Romeo Oscar Whiskey.
Golf Tango Romeo Oscar Whiskey, Gloucester Tower, hello, good afternoon. I have a request for you.
Go ahead, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Any chance you can make it a PSL from the overhead 22 left hand?
Not this time, unfortunately, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, Roger, remain in the overhead, orbiting right, and I'll call you back.
Orbiting right, and remain in the overhead, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Whiskey, traffic, mile and a half southwest of the field, auto runway 09, there's just a 109 reported in sight.
Looking for traffic, Golf Oscar Whiskey. Okay, so, Charlie, if I've got control, if that's right now, we're in the overhead, just bear with me.
Copied information, November 9999, hectopascals, request taxi. Wrong part of the world for that, but, yep, no problem. Golf Hotel India, Golf Alpha, Gloucester Tower, hello. Taxi on point out for 2, hold short, 27.
Right, so everything's okay. So if you want to follow me through though, so you can still have the controls, we're going to have to do a right hand orbit.
4531. Golf Whiskey, the Augusta 109 is now short final for 09, just over the threshold now, high, descending for an auto.
Roger with that traffic, Golf Oscar Whiskey. We're just making our way back round to the overhead.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, Roger, report descending on the dead side, runway 22. Do not turn crosswind until instructed. Twin start to depart, runway 27 before you.
Descend dead side, do not turn crosswind, and looking for the DA42, Golf Oscar Whiskey. Golf Oscar Whiskey, ready for crosswind.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, turn crosswind, report downwind right hand runway 22. Traffic lined up 27, departing to the south as a Diamond Twin Star.
Turning early crosswind and report downwind, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Tango Mike, looking for a radio check?
Square 1 Tango Mike, Gloucester Tower,
I'm just going to slow the aeroplane down now, get a stage of flapping. So what you do is you can look at the wings, and you can see them changing shape.
Gloucester Tower, Tango Mike, box 2.
Just going to put 2 stage of
I
flapping.
will so, thank you.
There we go. Golf Whiskey final 22.
Golf Tango Sierra, report your position.
Just coming out of Cotswold, sir.
In that case, give way to the Cherokee right, left to right.
Okay.
Got Mike X-ray, the Katana will give way to you. Taxi, holding point Echo 1, cross runway 27.
Visual, Echo 1, cross 27, Golf Mike X-ray.
Oscar Whiskey, Oscar Whiskey. Golf Oscar Whiskey, runway 22, wind calm, clear to land.
Clear to land 22, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Golf Romeo Tango, at Alpha 2, cross runway 27, taxi, holding point
Here we
Echo
go,
1.
so we're just coming in on final, so you'll be able to give us a few, have take control, follow me through on the controls. We've got 52 knots on the approach.
Cross runway 27, taxi, holding point Echo 1.
And we're going to land just after those 2 numbers, alright?
Alpha 1 then if you can make the turn.
Golf Alpha number crossing 2722, taxi, heliplane.
Golf Mike X-ray, taxi, Golf Mike X-ray, Alpha 2, back
Here we
full
go.
length, late runway
Then
27.
going to round out.
Runway 27, thanks for that, Golf Mike X-ray.
Hold off. Hold off. There we are, and we're down. And we're holding that nose off after we landed as well. There we are. So, flaps
Traffic 3
go
Delta
up.
Bravo, Gloucester Tower, hello, taxi, holding point November 1.
Taxi November 1, Perfect 3 Delta Bravo.
Golf Oscar Whiskey, left of Bravo 3, taxi to Arrows.
Left the Bravo 3 taxi arrows, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Helicopter Golf Alpha November, cleared to cross runway, hold on just one sec, hold that. Golf Alpha November, hold it Yankee.
Holding on the Yankee.
Okay, Charlie, it's all yours. There we are.
06, runway 22.
Just going to just get the aircraft off the runway, and then I want you to taxi us back into
the circuit right hand and then
apron, alright? So